Awesome. So Terry Nazaroff. Terry, we've worked together for 20 plus years. So Terry is also known as the Prince of Peaches. Grows a lot of peaches for us.
Very generous, thank you.
Taught me a lot about peaches when I don't know what's going on my farm. I usually ask Terry.
You know what you're doing now.
It's getting better. There's still questions. So Terry, just for everybody, how did you get into organic farming?
The long story?
Go ahead and make it a short one.
Okay. I used to be a conventional grower, and then I knew a couple of guys here locally who were organic. And back then, it was quite a difficult process, a really long, extended transition period into certification. But it had been something in my mind, and then we had twins. We had our first babies were twin boys. And I remember picking peaches. I was a conventional grower, and we had a period of time we'd have to wait for that spray after spraying. And we were using organophosphates, the worst of the worst, back then. And my little boys are in their high chairs, and I picked the peaches. I waited my 21 days. I picked these peaches. I came into the house, and I looked at my wife, and I said, okay, you should wash these. Because my little guy's like this in high chairs. And then I looked, I said, no, you should peel those peaches. And that's when I realized, oh my God, there's got to be a different way of feeding my kids. And that was something that was really critical for me. Is I thought I didn't even want my children to run in my orchard or play in my trees, And you knew that we were on the cusp of something. And ever since then, the knowledge has increased, the experience, and in the industry itself. Meeting people like you, and you promoting a market that makes it affordable because it takes a lot of work, and it is, in some ways, it's a little more costlier, than doing business. But when you have a market that appreciates what you do, that's why you do what we do now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you've been farming for a while.
Yeah, I started with my mom and dad when I was 14. Almost 40 years.
So almost 40 years.
Yeah.
And everybody, when they come out to the farm, they think it's an amazing thing. What a lifestyle. What's farming like over 40 years?
Well, it's been a challenge, like a lot of careers. But for me, it's the wonder of where we are. You can hear the wind. I've got my dog. I've got nice people. But the environment that you're in, that's what I appreciate about what I do. I like being here in my little corner of the world. I really enjoy being in touch with my land. I said I've been like a caretaker of this area, and I love it, and I know it. I'm not going to say I know every tree, but I know my trees. I know when things are going well and when things aren't going well, and that part of the game really keeps you inspired, kind of keeps you going, I think.
Awesome. And as far as the business, is farming a place like this enough, or do you have to go get another job?
No, you can do this if you want to really focus and stay in tune with what it is and maximize. Sometimes in the old, maybe in the conventional world, a lot of the success is predicated on production. Like you got to produce. I think what we're involved in is sort of more focused on quality, and not that there isn't good quality in conventional world too, but it's about people understanding us understanding what people want and trying to give them what they want, and really focusing on the quality of it, especially the way we do it organically. And I think if you do that. Making money is important, but being happy what you do is probably, to me, is more important.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
You're a natural.
Well, yeah.